I'm going to start working this puppy. This is a 11-week-old Australian cattle dog. I'm going to start teaching the weave pole. I want you to look at her collar. She has a leather collar on. It's big, fat, wide leather collar so she doesn't hurt her trachea.
Good girl.
If you use a puppy collar, you're going to hurt your dog.
Sit.
This is an adult collar that was cut down to size. Okay? So don't use a puppy collar, and you can't do it with a harness. It's a fact.
Good girl. Sit.
And to do this, it's such a young dog, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lure the dog through the poles using a piece of meat. But at no time am I giving the dog the meat. Why am I going to do that? The dog is already eating 3 times a day. So there's really no need for that.
Good.
And doing that, giving food as primary positive reinforcement just exacerbates the problem of excitement.
Sit.
It's foolish. It shows short-sightedness in a dog trainer, and that would be many dog trainers. It's foolish. This is an 11-week-old cattle dog.
Good. Sit. You're awesome, man.
The problem with doing that, when people train with food, and they're using food as primary positive reinforcement, is that you condition the dog to be excited. You're conditioning an animal that's already so excited. It's so easy to excite a dog. Why are you doing that? It makes 0 sense. When I train a dog, when a dog comes here to do a board and train, I use 0 food other than like something like this. I might use a piece of food in the same manner to teach the down position. This dog is already sitting, and it's going through the weave poles, and at no time have I given it, have I done sit and here's food, sit, here's food. That is nonsense, and it seems like we have an army of people doing this, calling themselves trainers. It's nonsense. It's not needed. It's not necessary. Watch this dog. This is a very young dog. She will be doing the weave poles in no time flat.
Sit.
Also noteworthy would be, notice how I make the dog sit before she enters the gate. Also, I want you to notice that we always enter the same gate, and she'll be doing that the whole time that she's here. She'll enter from this gate like this. She might be at whoa or down or another position, but she's going to always enter that gate. So now we're working on sit. Watch how we come around, and she has to sit before we start moving. Moving's positive reinforcement. That's why this whole food nonsense is just ridiculous. Doors are points of positive reinforcement. The command itself is positive reinforcement. There's absolutely 0 reason to be using food. Food is tied into the dog's survival. It's nonsense. You don't have to do that. You could say good girl, good boy, whatever. Yes. Anything like that. I'm saying yes with this dog. The dog's picked up that yes means that it's doing something good. I have to stress this again. Notice the collar the dog is wearing. It's a big, fat, wide leather collar, so the dog cannot hurt its trachea. You put a harness on a puppy, no wonder your puppy doesn't listen to you. It's gonna dig its heels in. You're a mess, not the puppy.
That is awesome. Sit. You are a good...
I want you to watch this. Watch when the puppy gives me a refusal. When I say sit, she's just learning this. It's not even a refusal.
No. Puppy, sit. Good.
Notice I said no. The dog's already picking up on no. If you're working with somebody that's a positive reinforcement trainer, they're not teaching the dog no. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. A dog must learn no to be compliant. See how this dog is starting to learn to be compliant. Dogs are a subspecies of the wolf. They live in a human world. We have 4 million dying every year. 46% of all puppies that are acquired the first year are given up just because of nonsense.
Good girl.
You have some so-called experts saying that the dog should be on a harness. No, the dog should be on a big, fat, wide leather collar like this. Harnesses, you're telling the dog the wrong thing. You're telling the dog to pull you, to just do whatever. It's nonsense. It's a lot of nonsense. We have 4 million dogs dying every year. We have vets giving telling people what to do as far as behavior goes. They're medical professionals. They know nothing about training, okay? Don't go to your vet looking for information on training. That's nonsense. More nonsense. It is. And the person at Petco and PetSmart, that's some idiot. You're going to listen to some idiot as they're the expert? They're not. They're not. They don't know what they're talking about. It's so common and such a shame. Now, this might sound arrogant on my part, but I'm only about truth here. So, you see me doing this and it looks easy, right? That doesn't mean it's going to be easy for you. There are 4 million dogs dying every year, and you think that you're special or something. I learned this years ago from my father. Okay, you have to learn from someone. If you can't, you won't be able to do it. 50% of the people give up the puppy the first year. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And PetSmart and Petco isn't going to do anything for your dog. That's trying to make yourself feel better. You see me doing this. It's not going to go as easy for you. It isn't going to go easy at all. It's easy for me because I'm going to be 58 years old. I've been doing this. I can do it with my eyes closed. Every puppy I get, it's easier and easier. This is a breeze for me. It's no problem. This is no problem. It's not going to go easy for you. You get a dog, you better plan on it being a big pain in the ass, and you're going to have issues. You're going to have issues. If you can't allocate the money to get the puppy trained, you shouldn't get the puppy. I'm just telling you the truth. If you can't come up with the thousands of dollars to get the dog trained, don't get a dog. And one other thing, dogs aren't about convenience. And yes, this dog is cute. You don't get a dog just because it's cute. All puppies are cute, okay? That puppy, when it's older and it's jumping on someone or bites somebody, they're no longer cute. They're banished to the backyard. It's a fact. Something that's very important why I'm saying that most people are idiots with dogs is that this whole session, I spent about a minute. The whole video is about 7 minutes because I tied it together several times. It's a montage. I spent maybe a minute, 45 seconds trying to build on success. You work your puppy for 5-10 minutes, whatever you think you're doing. You don't know what you're doing. Then that's everybody. That's everybody that gets a dog that doesn't know what they're doing. That's like everybody. 99.9% of the people don't know what they're doing. You have to build the dog up. So I'm working the dog for a matter of seconds, less than a minute. We're building on success. People are horrible to dogs, and they get them because it's cute, it's cute. It's a subspecies of the wolf, god damn it. We have 4 million dying, we got 4 million people getting bit. We have dogs that's being put down right and left. And people are getting them because they think it's cute. Yeah, it's cute. But like I said, it's not cute when it bites somebody. It isn't cute when it jumps on your mom's clothing or something and gets mud all over her clothes. That's the point that I'm trying to make. You don't know what you're doing.